If you're an Amazon seller in India, you've probably seen it, that mysterious TDS line just sitting there on your payment report. It can be super confusing, right? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on this whole tax deduction thing. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what it is, why it's there, and how to handle it.
You know the feeling. You open your Amazon payment statement, you're excited to see your earnings, and then you spot it. TDS deducted. All of a sudden, your payout is less than you expected, and for a second, you might think, wait, did I do something wrong? The good news is you haven't. This is a totally standard part of the process, and trust me, it's not nearly as intimidating as it looks. All right, so to really get a handle on this, we need to start with the basics. First, we'll break down what this tax actually is and introduce you to the single most important document you'll need to understand it all, Form 16A. Okay, so this is Form 16A. Honestly, the best way to think about this isn't as a bill, but as a receipt. It's a receipt for tax you've already paid. It's Amazon's official confirmation that, hey, they've deducted the tax and they've paid it to the government on your behalf. This form is your proof, and it's what you'll use when you file your income tax returns to claim this amount. It's all part of a standard process under Section 194(o) of the Income Tax Act.
Now, here's a really important thing to know. This tax doesn't apply to every single seller from day one. Nope. There's a specific sales threshold you have to cross first. You can kind of think of it like a tripwire for the tax deduction. And here it is, 5 lakh rupees. If you're registered as an individual seller, or what's known as a Hindu undivided family, or HUF, this is the magic number. It's the single most important figure you need to keep an eye on throughout the financial year. You know, what's great about this is the clear before and after picture it paints. As long as your total gross sales for the financial year stay below 5 lakh, nothing happens. No TDS gets deducted, no Form 16A gets generated. Simple. But the moment you cross that line, everything changes. A 1% TDS kicks in, and here's the kicker. It applies to all of your sales, right back to the very first day of the financial year. Let's walk through this timeline, just to make it crystal clear. So imagine your sales are humming along. From April to June, you make 3 lakh rupees, no TDS. Great. Then, on August 15th, a big sale pushes your total for the year to exactly 5 lakh. Boom. The tripwire is triggered. From that point forward, Amazon will deduct TDS not only on all your future sales, but they'll also go back and deduct it on the entire 5 lakh you've already sold. Okay, enough with the theory. You're probably thinking, this is great, but where do I actually get my hands on this form? So let's get practical and I'll show you exactly where to look. It's incredibly straightforward, really. Just log into your Amazon Seller Central account. From there, you're going to navigate to Reports, then click on Manage Taxes, and you'll see the option right there, 194(o) TDS Certificate. 4 clicks, and your document is ready to download. Easy. But wait, before you go looking for it, there's one absolutely critical step. As you can see here, if your PAN details are missing or incorrect in your Amazon account, this form simply won't be generated. So here's a little homework for you. Log into Seller Central today and just double-check that your PAN information is perfect. All right, now we're at the main event. This is the part that causes the most headaches, but we're about to make it all make sense. Let's solve the great TDS mismatch puzzle. So you've done everything right. You've downloaded your Form 16A, you're looking at your payment report, and you're staring at 2 different numbers for the tax deducted. Your brain starts to hurt. It feels like a mistake, right? But it's actually just part of the process. The whole reason for this mismatch is all about timing. As this table shows, Amazon has a set schedule for revising its tax filings. So let's say you cross that 5 lakh threshold in quarter 2. Well, Amazon then has to go back and update the tax filings for quarter 1 to account for that. Your new, fully updated Form 16A, the one that matches everything, will only be available by the date shown here, in this case, December 15th. And that is the aha moment. It's not wrong, it's just not updated yet.
So the crucial point is this. The mismatch you're seeing is temporary. It's a feature, not a bug. The numbers will eventually line up perfectly once Amazon completes its quarterly revision process. Your Form 16A is kind of like a living document that gets updated to tell the full story by the end of the year.
Okay, now that we've cleared up all that confusion, let's put it all together into a simple, actionable plan. This will make sure you stay on top of your compliance without any of the stress.
Here is your simple 4-point action plan. First, make it a habit to download your Form 16A every quarter. Second, cross-check it with your Form 26AS. That's the official tax credit statement on the government's portal that shows all the taxes paid in your name. The numbers should match. Third, always keep that 5 lakh rupee threshold in the back of your mind. And finally, and I really can't stress this enough, make sure your PAN details on Seller Central are always 100% correct.
Now, for a very important disclaimer. While we've tried to make this as clear as possible, please remember, this information is for guidance only. It is absolutely not a substitute for professional legal or tax advice. Please always consult a qualified tax professional to talk about your specific situation and make sure you're fully compliant.
And there you have it. The mystery of Amazon's TDS is officially solved. You now know what it is, why it happens, and exactly how to track it. So the only question left is the one on your screen. With this new clarity, are you ready for your next tax season?